Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Masses32210. Well, today's it's kind of a fun day. I've been waiting to get away from the work and the house. We're on a little mini road trip. We're heading about an hour south of where I live. We're heading down to Bunnell, Florida, kind of in between Bunnell and Palatka. Well, it's not just me today. I've got my fellow YouTuber, Big Gun 7777. Check out his channel. We're kind of helping him out with his project. We're going to be doing another sandrail build. This one I'm actually going to try to do some blog videos on the whole construction of it. We're not really construction, but the reconstruction of it. Kind of going through it and adding stuff, deleting stuff. I'm not sure yet of what this project looks like. We're on the way down to check it out. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hey everybody.
Well, hey, check out his channel. He'll be putting videos up hopefully soon. I've tried to encourage him on doing kind of a blog or a vlog or whatever you want to call it. Trying to just, get everybody, showing what different ideas and stuff on building like a sandrail, what creativity. The fun part about it is, it's not only so-called just for sand. They're kind of a cool multi-purpose type vehicle. On-road, off-road, you can have them street legal. Definitely go through the sand, the woods. Kind of an all-the-way around type project where in a survival situation, I think it'd be definitely a fitting vehicle. You could literally make it a multi-purpose vehicle as such. Well, guys, like I said, I'm going to do a couple of clips maybe here and there on the ride down. But definitely when we get down to the project, I'll definitely walk you all around and we're going to kind of see what's involved in this sandrail. Is it definitely worth the asking price? And we'll go from there. Thank you guys for sticking around.
And
what's up, guys? Hey, we're about here finally. It took us an hour and a half. What could I say? I was trying to get me a nap, but my buddy just wouldn't let me go to sleep. Well, let's reveal the new project. This is, like I said, this is not my rail. This is my buddy's. We're going to be helping him out. Well, at least I can show you what I got out of the deal. I got, let me see, back up here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to film backwards. This whole little tow bar, this is what I'm getting out of it. Well, part way. I'm letting him use it. I'll end up getting it back in a couple months after. He's going to probably help me sandblast this, clean it up, get going. The good, bad, and whatnot. This is the part we're going to be figuring out now. He ended up basically getting this for 300 bucks. Really can't beat it. All the lug nuts got to get tightened up. We're going to have to blow the tires up, get all this thing going. And it's definitely more good than bad on here. As you can see, we got a little bit of rot right here. This is just a little brace. Cut it out, clean it up, get all this rust out here. We're going to weld something new in. Got the pedal mount already installed. Definitely some good stuff. Going to have to put a floor in it. Not bad. I'll redo all these brake lines for them. Sand this whole thing down. It looks like a brown paint, and it does have rust in some of these areas. We got at one time, looks like a windshield mount was already put in here. You got all these little studs all the way around. Roof is gonna go. We're gonna put solid sheet metal in here and get rid of this expanded mesh floor. Seat, thank God it's loose. It'll definitely be going. Hold on one second, guys. Mark. Alright guys, sorry about that, just helping him back it up. Well, some of the other little odds and ends we're going to have to fix is, if you notice right there on the shifter box, I don't know if you can tell, like right there, it's got a little peak coming in. We got a little hump right here, so somebody's definitely pried up on this. No big deal, we'll take care of that. We've got what it looks like an MP shifter with a little side button. What else we got going on? Nice big monster rear shocks. We're still going to have to go through these to figure out what we're going to do if they're definitely going to be usable. We're not 100% sure on that, which I'll, like I said, is go through it. We got the gas tank straps already in. We do have some of the lighting tabs. We got 2 there. We got 2 here, 1 on each side. Lower cage mount. If you noticed, any of y'all see my videos, you'll notice like mine's a little different, but basically same setup. We got 1 here and here. Go down and usually cradle to a plate that hooks up on the bottom of the transaxle. What else we got going on? Frame horns. Any of y'all that are familiar with the Volkswagens, that is basically going to be your transaxle mount. then your engine will bolt up to there. So for the most part, definitely the good and the bad, we got it basically figured out. Hopefully here shortly we're about to be putting on tires. We got one of my buddies loaned me these rims and tires. Matter of fact, these actually used to belong to my buddy too, that were on another rail we picked up a couple years ago. So no biggie, we're all getting it together. Let me let you go, guys, when I'll get back with you as we hook the sucker up to the truck. Hey, what's up, guys? Well, sorry, when I was showing the video or showing up the sand rail earlier, I had to go ahead and change out the rear tires so we can get out of here. So I grabbed some 31s from a buddy of mine, got them mounted, and it just all hell broke loose. The rain was just unreal, completely soaked, but it's done. The tow bar's hooked. We're getting out of here now. We got a nice hour-and-a-half drive back home. I definitely got to thank John. Not only this guy was pretty cool. Not only did we get a deal on the rail, but he also gave me this little cool chopper frame that he was telling me he had found, I guess, in a junkyard or salvage yard, and he included it in. He was like, here you go, dude, you know, if you want to build something for your kids. And I was like, hey, that's pretty tight. Something different, you know, it's not your same ordinary stuff. So, you know, it's one of those things, you know. It's another project. Definitely got I told him thank you for that. I really appreciated it. We're definitely in tow. She's back behind us right now. We're just heading back. Definitely keep up. You know, if y'all want to see this thing get built, I'll be working on it for my buddy, and he probably start posting some videos of the build on his channel. I'll see about leaving a link in the description box for his channel. Just if I do, I do. If I don't, it's Big Gun 7777. That's 4 7s on the end. Check them out. Hopefully soon we're going to get started on the reconstruction of this thing, getting it back roadworthy. Guys, I appreciate it. You know, y'all keeping up with this and watching my videos. Thumbs up if you think it might be a cool project. You know, it's something different, not an everyday thing. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Well, guys, I thought that was the whole video. We just stopped maybe 3 minutes away. And boy, we didn't have good news. I'm glad we did stop. Check this out. If you notice the nice little white wall rings, that is from the coil spring on the shock. I guess there's something wrong with the suspension here. It ended up rubbing, and I'm glad we did stop. But we ended up doing a fellow to let us use his 4-way. I mean, with our 4-way, since we actually didn't bring tools, we didn't think we were going to need them. We ended up just taking the bolt out and bungee tying this off to the side. Hopefully we don't have no more issues, and then we can get the sucker home. I mean, now you see there is a little gap in there, but we'll see. If anything else happens, I'll update this. Well, this is just turning into one hectic evening. As you see, I've resorted now to trying to pull the shock completely away from the tire. The tire's got a bad angle, so I'm guessing there's a bad bearing, but we have no choice to get it back. So, oh, stop. All right, guys, I guess that ain't gonna work either. I guess we're gonna end up losing the tire. Hope I'll be right back. All right, guys, well, let me show you what's going on. I kind of figured it out. Let me see if I can set this up and I'll zoom in. Sorry for the shakiness. All right. If you notice right there, it's cracked. That's the, like, what do you call it? The trailing arm. It pivots here, it comes back, and it meets the spring plate. That comes back and they bolt right there, and your adjustment and all is right there. Well, the issue we got, we just shredded about part of one tire. Thank God this was a spare that was sitting in it. Has tread, holds air. What I did was, I took a bunch of bungee cords and took the shock and moved it to the other side of this mount, wrapped it twice, and right now we've got about a half inch to 3/4 of clearance in between the tire and that shock. It's not perfectly straight, but if we go slow, we should be able to make it home. Oh man, this is definitely turning into a nightmare, and we're in BFE, so I don't know what we're gonna do, but she's gonna ride lopsided. It's the only thing we can do. We got the one big tire back here. We know that holds air. We got that done, and we got the originals. So if there's anything else happen, I'll definitely get back with y'all guys. Well, this is definitely an adventure. That's what we're gonna call this. this is definitely the adventure of the day. So far we're 5 miles. We just got away 5 miles from where we actually had to stop and do some quick, let's just call them repairs, because it's either that or we're just gonna call it straight rigged. We're slowly going. We're doing 45 miles an hour. Everything seems to be holding, but we're gonna stop about every so often and double check it. If it holds, we should be good. We're just gonna pray that we're gonna make it back. I guess, hey, since we made it this far in the video, why not just hang on and let's see what happens through this comic adventure. Well, guys, boy, we've done got about 30 miles away from the original location where we picked this thing up, which is Benel, Florida. This is getting aggravating. About every 5 to 10 miles, give or take, we're having to stop, get out, adjust that rear wheel. My buddy actually informed me he had some ratchet straps, so I used the ratchet straps to help tie up that shock better instead of bungee cords. Thank God. But I'm still having to actually get out and adjust it, and it'll stay adjusted for about, like I said, between 5 to 10 miles. This is making for a very slow trip home, but I guess that's the part of building a project, is to take the good and the bad. That whole torsion housing, since the frame horns are rotted on it, which we had thought about putting aftermarket frame horns on, now at this point we are just going to just cut the entire thing out and just put a replacement one out of another Beetle that is in a far better condition. Alright guys, hopefully the next shot, I'm praying, will be us being done, but we'll see. Well guys, almost 3.5 hours later, we finally make it back to the house. If you see, I don't know if you can see it well, the project's behind us.
Where am I going?
We're back, we're done, thank God. I can't believe I was so happy to see my family and my kids, even dealing with my aggravating wife. I'd rather deal with her all day long than this trip. The suspension is broke. There's nothing that we could have done but rig it up to get it back. Let me get out of the way before my wife runs me over. But like I said, she's here. We're gonna just pluck her in the yard and call it a day. I'm going in, relax. I gotta be up at 4. But guys, hey, I appreciate y'all watching this. This is, you know, even though it was an aggravating trip, it was still a fun trip, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, and please subscribe, rate, and thumbs up.